Hello, Gemini. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome as well. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This allows me to pick up on additional energies as well as notify you of when I upload new videos. Real quick, I am doing a giveaway. If you are interested in entering to win this mala bracelet, go ahead and be subscribed, hit the like button, and put in the comments mala. That will let me know that you are interested in possibly winning this mala bracelet. All right, Gemini. So I was called to do this spread a little differently because we are coming up on the full moon in Leo on the 25th, which is, we're in the pre-shadow of it right now. So things are probably getting a little chaotic at this time. As a matter of fact, I had to do your reading twice. This is the second time I did it. The first one, it was all over the place. Like there was just so much going on with mental thoughts and being kind of stuck in your head. It was like I had to wipe it. It was way too chaotic. So you might be a little up in your head right now with your thoughts. So anyway, I was called to pull the cards for you for this full moon in Leo, meditate on it, and then come on and talk to you. You were tough. Like your mental, it's almost like, well, Gemini is the twins. So it's always, the thoughts are always back and forth between what's the truth, what's not the truth, which, route do I want to go? It's always a back and forth, sometimes doubting yourself. I get it. My moon is Gemini. So I like to think about things before I jump into them, but I have a habit of overthinking things as well. So it's, sometimes I work better doing quick, but if I really feel like I need to get to the truth, I have a tendency to slow down and really think about, weighing the options, what's good, what's bad, it's a constant back and forth. So this particular full moon is supposed to remind us that it's okay to feel what's in our heart and bring it to the world. And so I think right now you're back and forth with your thoughts on something that's in your heart. Okay, so we need to find, what makes us shine right now. We need to embrace it. And we need to not worry about the fear of rejection. Okay, so there could be some sort of, rejection out of a situation, whether it's you, whether it's somebody else. Okay, you'll just have to place the situation where it fits to you. So what I did was my intention was to pull a card from the Magical Spirit Oracle. Two cards came out at the same time for you. One was Eternal Center. And the next one was Magic Mushroom. Okay. So with these two cards, this is like telling me that you are trying to meditate and get peace and get your thoughts clarified, okay? Because with the magic mushroom, I feel that you are going back and forth about opening up. There's something you want to open up about, or take it as it resonates. It could be you want somebody to open up to you, all right? Again, place parties where it fits. So you're really trying to, like I said, to get yourself at a point where you're feeling calm, your thoughts are collected, because you really want to open up. And the basis of the magic mushroom is stay open to the good and beautiful things, right? and opening up to someone could be something that's very beautiful for you. And I think maybe right now you're struggling with opening up. The next card that I pulled was from the Sacred Symbols Oracle. And that card that came out for you was soulmate. So you are connected to a soulmate, whether that is a friend, a lover. It could be, pets can be soulmates too. I'm just saying, there's some sort of connection that is a strong connection. But again, it could also be a connection you should be learning from as well. Okay. So the next card that I pulled from the situation for this was synchronicities. With the synchronicities, you're getting clear, you're getting signs, your spirit team, dreams, songs that come on the radio, and even just your intuition's talking to you about the fact of the next two cards that came out was the Chariot and the Devil. So we have Cancer energy, we have Capricorn energy. You're getting clear signs about getting clear direction, right? Because the Chariot card is about getting clear direction, and the synchronicities you can see are on this picture are road signs. Okay, so it's getting a clear direction on what you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be going. Okay, getting some movement on the right direction. So with the Devil, I wanted to clarify, okay, so we've got we're getting clear direction on a devil. Okay, the devil can be anything. When I clarified the devil, because it's a negative, attachment to something, a toxic attachment to something. When I clarified it, the Empress came out on the side, and then we had the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel that there is an Empress in your life that is considered the soulmate. Okay. The problem is with the Empress on the side and the Six of Pentacles, this is not really an Empress. It's somebody that wants to be treated as an Empress. It's somebody that believes they are an Empress, but actually not really, okay? Because with the Devil here and the Empress on the side with the Six of Pentacles, this is somebody that wants to be, like I said, be treated as an Empress. They want to be taken care of. They want all their needs catered to. But this person is not truly an Empress, okay? It's the word that comes, and this is terrible, the only word that comes to my head here is a wannabe. I want to be an Empress. I want to be one. But am I one? Did I work to be one? No, because they like the fact that people share things, emotion, time, money, everything being done for them. But an Empress in the upright should be somebody that is willing to give and take with you. It's not somebody who's codependent on you, or just wants you for your money, or just wants you for your, attention, or just, sex. Whatever it is that's, devilish that this wannabe Empress wants, okay, that's devilish. They just want it. An Empress in the upright works for it, right? An Empress, in order to become an Empress, to ride in a chariot, is somebody who's been through the hard times in life. They've hit the rock bottom. They've had to build themselves back up and learn to work with, you know, all their elements, right? Because an Empress is the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. It's a combination of everything. She's gone through all these phases of life and has worked her way to the title of Empress. Okay, but on the side, you're dealing with somebody who's not, and you're getting signs and synchronicities that this is correct, that this is a codependent, negative, toxic relationship that, you know, half of it doesn't want to put in the work. They want you to put in all of the work. And so now you're at a point where you're like, okay, I need to remain still, calm, steady, keep my center in place, because I do need to open up to this soulmate about this situation. What you need to open up is, the next card came out, settlement, compromise, agreement, okay? What I found interesting about this particular card was there's 3 or 4 glasses that are toasting, okay? That tells me that there's other people involved in this particular situation, okay? So you, or take it as it resonates, the person you're dealing with, or it could be this other third party in this mix, because there's another energy that came out. But this is telling me that you need to open up to 2 people, okay? One is ending of a relationship with a person that is a very toxic one, that isn't healthy, because they're not giving you back what you're giving. It's, I want to be an Empress. You know, I'm a wannabe. I'm not actually one. You know, you're supposed to treat me like one. Doesn't matter if I'm one or not. You need to come to a compromise and agreement of, you know, accepting that you have to let go of this toxic relationship with a soulmate contract you should have learned something from, but you still remained connected to it in some form or fashion, because you're still giving to this Empress, and this Empress is still expecting you to give, the wannabe Empress, because she's on the side. Because I don't think you're really believing that this is your true Empress, right? You're seeing this person as codependent on you, who wants you to do everything. But here's the thing, you have to get to a point where you have to accept the fact of coming to an agreement of being able to how do I say this? Like, you're trying to avoid like disagreements. You know there's going to be a disagreement getting out of this situation. But you have to accept the fact that you have to let something go in order for something new to come in. Okay, because the next card that came out was commitment, long-term relationship. So there's 2 people in this card. But in order to do that, there's 3 or 4 glasses here. It's not just 2. If you really look, there's more glasses. So you have to come to a settlement of ending one thing in order to get to this commitment that you want, where it's just 2 people. 2 people are looking at each other, okay? You're wanting to be able to be in a commitment with somebody that you have feelings that are shared. It's like a real offer of love towards you. And you're not getting that in this particular situation. Okay? But you're still attached to it in a devilish way. And I get it. Toxic karmic relationships are very hard to get out of. But I do feel that you realize you are at a point that you do need to let something go. Okay? Because you're getting the correct direction on it. And this full moon in Leo, that's a fiery sign. It's fiery energy. Okay? So you're going to start to really feel what's in your heart, but you also need to bring it out into the open. The magic mushroom is opening up to this person about, hey, this isn't going to work. You need to talk to them about, coming to an agreement about ending it, because there is a commitment that you want. There's something I believe you have your eye on, because the next card that came out was the Lovers. This is a strong connection. Not saying a soulmate connection is not strong. Yes, it is strong. The Lovers connection is very strong. Gemini energy, that's your energy. Okay? I feel this is, you really wanting to be in a Lovers connection. Okay? This connection, though, is on hold. All right? There's nothing happening with it. Okay? And that's because you're not at a point of letting go of this previous soulmate connection. You're not at that point right now. I think you're going to start to get to that point, all right? Because you're realizing the difference slowly, but you're realizing the difference between the 2 connections. But this connection is going to remain on hold with the Lovers, right? This person's not going to offer you their cup of love, right? For this long-term relationship in this Lovers connection where it's, passion, it's harmony, it's love, it's, it's deep love. It's choosing each other, choosing to help each other, choosing to be with each other, and choosing to be fair with each other, and choosing to stick up for each other and help each other. It's all of that, right? But it's in a pausing moment right now, all right, until you let go, all right? Yeah. Yeah, you've got to make a change in order to be in this Lovers connection. Because right now you're showing, you're feeling a lack of confidence. But the reason you're lacking confidence about moving towards this connection is because you're still linked to this previous connection, where you're dealing with somebody who just wants to be an Empress. Here at the Lovers connection, this person, wants to actually be your Empress. They want the, equal amount of emotions for each other. This person that you're connected with, I don't know, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's somebody that you're divorced with that you're still friends with. Maybe it's just an ex-partner you're still friends with that you're, still helping out in some shape, or form. Maybe they call you if they need help, with fixing something in their house, or, they got a flat tire, come help me change my tire, or, can you loan me, $100 so I can, do whatever, get my nails done or whatever. I don't know. There's something here you haven't let go of, you haven't stopped giving to. And until you stop giving to it and cut it and come to that compromise that, and accept that you have to truly let go of it, you can't move on to this connection. So let's pull from Romance Oracle. What do we have here for Gemini? Romance Oracle. What do we have? Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Look. You're dealing with an Empress on the side. The Empress is not. It's not really an Empress. They're pretending to be an Empress. And you're, wearing a mask because you're, still blinded to the fact that this soulmate, wants you to be connected to them, so you give to them. And you're not giving to a healthy connection. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay? So you got to open up about closing this out and be open to opening up to your lover. Okay? It's, the magic mushroom is about opening up. Stay open to the good and beautiful things. And if you're open to closing this out and open to talking to your lover, that's your number one issue, is being able to talk about it. Because you already know this is not a healthy relationship or a situation you're connected to. You already know it. But you have to be able to talk about it, right? To end it, and then talk to your lover to begin it, right? You already know this. The problem is you're struggling with opening up. And Gemini, you are, you're the air sign. You are about communication. So you really have to get in touch with your twins, getting them on, getting them on the same direction to move forward and follow the signs to get where you need to get, what you need to say. Right? It's the acceptance that you have to let go. Freedom, freedom of, inner conflict on this. What else do we have here, please, for Gemini? So this is going to be an intense full moon for you. So, I don't know. I'd love to know if you are actually going to. Watch out for energy vampires. That's what the Empress on the side is doing. deception, wearing a mask. It's here. It's toxic. You just give to me. You know, you just keep giving to me. See how, you know, he's handing to one. You know this. You know this. But you got to be able to open up about it and talk about it. Move in silence was in reverse. This is, now you're in a time where you should not be moving in silence. You need to open up. You need to close out this connection so you can move towards your lover's connection. Anything else? Pick your fights carefully, right? This is the Five of Swords, conflict and fights. You know, pick your fights carefully. So you're going to need to talk to this person, okay? And come to an agreement about getting away from them, okay? Don't pick a fight and don't sneak away and cause a fight. You need to be open and honest about what it is you're trying to do. Okay? Are you actually trying to walk away from this and cut all ties? Because that's the only way you're going to be able to get to know your lover on a deeper level. Okay? Because right now this is Hangman. Okay? Pisces energy. You might have Pisces in your chart. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Gemini, that's you. Taurus and Libra, Capricorn, Cancer. So, yeah. Hopefully during this full moon, you figure out how to communicate this, because moving in silence came in reverse. Now's not a time to be silent. Now's a time to cut the devil toxicity with this soulmate that you're dealing with, whether it's a friend, whether it's some sort of relationship that's not really a relationship because they're just taking from you and they're being false. Or take it as it resonates. This could be you, Gemini. You could be doing this. And the person you're dealing with has a lover. You know, just place parties where it fits. But, you know, there's a connection that needs to be let go of. And so you're going to have to open up. And I believe, hopefully during this full moon in Leo, because it does hit its peak, if that's genuinely in your heart, is to want to open up so you can move forward, then you may say something, but you want to be careful about how you say it. You know, don't, you know, you want to pick your fights carefully. You want to be careful about how you let down a toxic relationship, right? Because I get it. You know, if somebody's being fake and deceptive and they're toxic, they're, you know, they could fight nasty. You know, they could hold something over your head. I don't know. So you just want to be careful, but you do want to work your way toward, you know, away from it. And that shows here. And you're getting the signs. You already know. So, I don't know, Gemini. This was, I haven't done any signs for a while. And so I sit down to try and get a couple signs done. And I've spent so much time with you just between the first spread and then this spread. It's, boy, you are a Rubik's Cube today. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you are able to speak. You are able to bring clarity to the situation and able to cut a tie that's toxic so you can move on to this healthy, lovers relationship that's here, but it's on hold. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to. You can't come near it until you actually cut this tie. So only you can do that. So much love and light. I will talk to you soon.